We're rolling. Hey guys, it's Zach Garvey with Keller Williams. Thanks for joining us today. A conversation we've been having amongst our team, and a question that I think may be overlooked often, maybe not as thoughtfulness, maybe there's some haste around it, is as a seller, when do I start the selling process? My answer to that is as soon as possible. As soon as you know that we're going to be making a move, our living situation is no longer serving us. Maybe the house is too large, it's too small, you got relocated for a job, you want to move closer to a job, you want to move closer to your family, whatever the situation is. I see it where you owe it to yourself that if you're looking in the next 12 months, give yourself a 12-month window, reach out to a real estate professional. It's never too soon to start the process. And when I mean start the process, learn about the market that we're in. Sure, if you're looking at contacting us today about selling your house and you're not going to be looking until the end of 2026, the market might change by then. Yet become familiar, understand nuances and trends today that can ultimately impact in the future also. Two circumstances have showed up. It brought to my attention, I need to share this. And this is my opinion and my perspective. It's not that it's right. It's not that it's wrong either. It's just my lens and my view of it. Two instances have shown up very recently where folks have already built their home and they're anxious to move and they have a 30-day window. And if you're familiar with the market right now, you're leaving yourself such a small runway, and you're likely going to cause yourself stress and maybe some discomfort, maybe some anxiety. And not to say that wouldn't already exist in a moving process, because it is a lot. Yet, what if you were able to take a step back and you gave yourself a 6-month runway, a 9-month runway, for you to learn about the market? And so then you can determine with a real estate professional, when is the best time for me to be positioned on the market such that this and that and this can all be accomplished with as much ease and as much comfort as possible. Right now, it's taking on average, call it 60 days. It's in the high 50s, it's about 57, 58 days on the market. Yeah, let's use a round number. Let's call it 60 days to sell. That's to procure a contract on average. As the market as a whole, it is dependent on the price band you're in though. Plus, we have an additional 30 to 40, maybe 45 days of escrow time. That's the process from which you go under contract to when you actually close. So when I add those two times together, we're approaching 90 days on the market right now, guys. The entire cycle, the selling process is looking at approximately 90 days from, call it 60 days to market your home, another 30 days to sell it. You're at 90 days. So if you're a seller right now or thinking of selling and you're thinking, oh, the market's so hot, it's so great, it still is great and it still is hot, it's just taking a little bit more time, and yet you can create disappointment unnecessarily by being informed, by being educated. So I come to you today to share this information with you so that you can properly plan. It's a big deal. Typically, folks who are selling, it's your single largest asset that one owns. If it's a $50,000 lot or a $500,000 house, it's a significant amount of money. Let's be thoughtful about it. Let's be clear in our approach. Let's be clear on the goals such that we can make a plan that's ultimately going to serve you in your best interest. And I see people not being as thoughtful right now, and it concerns me. And I think folks could use to have a different lens about it and to make a better decision that will ultimately create more ease and comfort in their world. And they might end up netting more money as well. And that's something that is really, really clear in today's market. Price and condition are driving you right now. If you want to net the most amount of money, price it properly. Make sure your condition's excellent, as good as excellent it can be, meaning don't have deferred maintenance, don't have unnecessary clutter, create a space for a new buyer to come in that they can envision themselves living there. That's the name of the game right now. The selling process, in my opinion, usually starts between 6 to 9 months before you're actually selling. It's never too early. And I invite you to be thoughtful, ask questions, be informed. so then ultimately you can make the best decision for you and your family. Thanks for joining us. Reach us at 678-689-4745. Email us at info@zachgarveyteam.com. Here to help you, answer questions, and ultimately for you to make a great real estate decision. Thanks for joining us.